Hi everyone, I'm back. It's Saturday night. Yeah, and I'm going to show you some $5 jewelry. Hi, my name is Linda and I am, as you know, the Corseted Jewel Lady. Hi, happy Saturday. I have a lot of things to show you. We are also doing our Fashion Fix today. The Fashion Fix is a complete trend blend set of about 4 to 5 pieces. Actually, it's about 5 because you get the free earrings on a necklace. And we come out with this in every month, and we have about 4 or 5 different sets. All right, let me just get this. Hi, Alana, are you swimming today? And there's Shelly. Hi, guys. Did you miss me? You know, for last night? Hey. Kind of got that, kind of fun. I'm going on the beach, got my beach jewels on. Made up my dress here. It's all frilly and, fun and sassy. Something you can wear on the beach. A little tie in my hair. So yeah. All right, we have Lisa. Oh, hello, Lisa. And there's Christy. All my favorite people are on tonight. And Kristen Cohn. Hello, love. Good, good, good. I'm so happy everybody is joining us tonight because we have a really exciting night. I'm going to show you a few things first, and then I'm going to take you into the August Fashion Fix. It's really pretty. Really pretty. So y'all know you get like 4 to 5 pieces in all the different trend blend things like the Fashion Fix and Simply Santa Fe and that. So we'll go through all of that. But for those of you who don't know me, my name is Linda and I'm the Corseted Jewel Lady. I own the Corseted Jewel Lady Boutique and we sell $5 jewelry. I'm an independent consultant with Paparazzi Accessories and they have a wonderful line of jewelry, fashion jewelry, fun stuff. Things that you would never wear, but when you see them and you get them on, you just realize just how much fun they are, and they're affordable. They're only $5. So you get this set with this earring for $5. So you wear it, you like it, you have fun with it, and then if you decide that it's just not for you anymore, somebody in your family is going to wear it because it's going to last. It's a great set. So we do ship out from the location that I'm at, and if you buy 1 to 4 pieces, it's $4 for shipping. If you buy 5 or more, I pay the shipping. So it's always a little incentive for you to buy what you want to get, okay? And we also invoice the day after the show, and the payment is due upon receipt. So having said that, this video will be posted to my Facebook business page where you'll have access to it anytime, and also on YouTube in case you missed something or you want to re-see it again, just for the sheer pleasure of seeing me again, right? Well, anyway, no, in case you just want to see the jewelry again. So I'm going to see who else joined us, and then I'm going to get started because we got a big night ahead, and there's Eileen. Oh, wow, full house. Okay, we have a lot of stuff to pack in for tonight. Oh, wait till you see the clip-on earrings I have now. They are the most comfortable. They're great. They're absolutely great. But you're just going to have your head spin tonight when you see the new ones, so I'm really excited about that. All right, so I'm going to start off with what I'm wearing. This is called, and I honestly didn't think I would like this, but I do like it a lot. And let me just tell you the name of it because usually the name matches what it is. Canyon Castaway Pink Necklace. So I have 4 of these. If any of you like it, it's got like a hook and eye back, and then it's all wood in this delicious color here. I think that's what drew me to this. And I wanted something fun so that if you're gonna go on vacation and you wanted to be kind of bohemian or artsy, this would be the piece for you. And it comes with the little wood earrings. And I had a matching bracelet in my inventory. I have 4 of these. I have 1 of these. They're all for sale. So if you like what I have on, the number is number 6. And I should pull that card out for a visual for you so that if you are looking later and you're not listening to the sound, you'll see that this is number 6 for my necklace. And, oh, good. Well, welcome, Sandra. Listen, join us. If you like something, grab it. I have fantastic things, and all you have to do is put mine and then the number I give, and it'll be yours. If I don't know you, just send me a PM with your email address and your home address so I know where to send it to and I know where to send the invoice to. So That, and then for my bracelet, the one that I have here, it is number, let me just make sure of that, 576. Just remember that, 576. I have the card over on the wall and I don't think it's worth walking over there right now. So this is my whole look. I mean, it's fun, it's festive, it's great. Like I said, I normally wouldn't go into this, but look at the lipstick. It's Orchid Milani, goes perfect with this. And Milani's a really affordable brand of lipstick that you probably can get at Walmart or even online. So, there it is. Now, for those, oh yeah, I told you it's really a good one. 576. All right, let me get this one off. And the thing on it for Eileen. I only had the one. All right, that's done with. All right, let me just check some more. All right, I'm gonna move forward. All right, you know the necklace is number 6. Now, I know a lot of you ordered this yesterday, but look at what I have in. I have enough for everybody. This is ring number 60. They don't get any better than this. And I hoped that I have the power next time to collect the other ones, like the clear stone and the Aurora Borealis. But I was so happy to get this one, that smoky stone in there. 2 layers of a like ballerina type setting that are stacked. It's on the bigger band. It's delicious, it's lovely, it's decadent, it's everything that, you know, you could possibly be to be gaudy, but yeah, great, right? So if you like this is number 60. Let me know. Again, I have enough for everybody, and I'm really excited about that too, because that was one of my real finds that I got. So I am going to show you our exclusives, and okay, let me get one for Kristen. Any other takers on this, or you guys just kind of wait for a while and decide if that is something you would like to get? It will match so many things just because of that smoky stone in there. And I'll just put that out there for now. All right, so I'm going to show you some exclusive. When I show you the exclusives, they are just one piece. They're pieces that they may put into the line or maybe already have in the line starting, but I will start out with a bracelet wrap. The first one who says sold and the number gets it. So get your little fingers ready. Number 49. I have this. It's on a silver band of leather. There's the color of it. And then, of course, as with all of the wraps, I don't think I need to put the lens on for you. You have like the bling on the side all the way around. Two settings for the size of it. Just like that. Very beautiful. Okay, Eileen grabbed it. All right, thank you, Eileen. Let me get you written up here. Alrighty, snap that together so that it stays hanging up. And I have a couple more bracelets. So the same process will take place for these. I have a lot of really pretty things today. I really do. Okay, for all you flowers lover, I'm gonna put that little hint out there. Kristen, it was already taken, so I don't have any more, but it does give me an idea that if they come in new releases, that I should buy them because I have an audience for them. So this is number 48. This is a lobster claw clasp with a little bit of an extender on there. And then it is in and I'll put the lens on this to show you really quick. Mary, that was already taken. Yeah, don't be sorry. It's just who gets it first. It's the only ones I have. I wish I had more. It has a bracelet that has this bling on it in these little flowers, and it goes all the way around and it has a lobster claw clasp. So this is number 48. It will fit everybody because of that extender. So if you like this with the bling in there, and I would like to show it a little bit better. Again, see what I'm saying? There's a really clear, shiny bling right in the middle of these kind of flowery that are almost like a sterling silver setting. But of course, we know that's not a sterling silver. But it's really pretty. So if anyone likes this, it's number 48. Now remember, my feed, hey Rose, I was going to call you Marie. My feed goes later than yours. So you might have already said it. I'm not saying anything. Most of the time I didn't get it yet. But if I really keep going on, someone in the group throw up a bunch of hearts or something and say, hey, someone wants that. And that's how we work around here. So, all right, that was number 48 for this bracelet that has the lobster claw clasp and an extender, and it has these little discs of flowers here with a stone. Maybe probably be better if I could show it like this. There. See what I mean? There's a lot of character to that. Number 48. Okay, I'm gonna put that over there. And this one goes back on. And then I have, and I'm just going to warn you. Okay, 48 for Christy S. Okay, let me get that one out for her. And it will fit your wrist, because I know you have a really petite wrist. So, every single time. I should just keep talking like this. It's not that bad. Okay. All right. Just gonna sit here and chit chat for a little bit. Oh yeah, lobster claws are really hard. So I'm going to tell you the next bracelet that I have, that's only one. Get your fingers ready. Guess what? It has a magnetic clasp. Number 46. It is a jewel. It has, look at this on here. I believe these are like little leather straps, and it has all of this different kind of doodads all over it. And so this is magnetic, right here. So if you like it, it's number 46. And this goes on, here it is, bam, just like that, real easy. The lobster claw clasps are a lot harder than that, but you have to get yourself one of those little bracelet buddies and kind of hold it, or ask your husband, and then he'll have to put his glasses on, and it becomes a whole big, process, and everybody's trying to get the thing hooked, and then you just go, I'll just wear the other bracelet. So yeah, if anybody likes this, it is number 46, a magnetic clasp bracelet. And I'll put this one away, and I'll move on. Okay, Shelly got the number 46. All right, well that's good. Put that one there. All right, couple more pieces here. I have a necklace. It's definitely for the person who likes color, and it's definitely kind of artsy. I think so. It is number 37. Number 37. It comes with its own free earrings. Isn't that a great color? But wait till you see the rest. That is something. So that is number 37. I'll put this on the bust so you can just see how long it is. It also has the 2-inch extender back here. So this is on the shortest setting. You can bring it down a little bit more. And if you like this one, it is number 37 backwards. Yeah, right there. But I really like it because of the color. It's not heavy, but it is a metal. So, it's not anything that's tinny or going to bend or lose its shape. It's definitely solid, and I love the color. So I'm going to just check and see if anybody is looking at this one. We love the trains around here. So I'm just going to give it a few more seconds on this one here. The earrings are rather nice too. They're not going to come to a point where it's too long. They're going to hang right. The color is going to go very good with every complexion. Probably most likely will complement a blue eye, but not really. It's such a great color. It's universal. So I think it'll just accentuate anybody's eye color, to be honest with you. And if anyone likes this one, this is number 37. All right. I have another bracelet here. For those of you who like the abstract, this is a bracelet for you. It's on a lobster claw clasp, and there's a 2-inch extender, and I have put it to its fullest length. So those of you with a bigger wrist can see if this one will fit you. It will fit you, but this is not the length. For those of you who have a petite to regular one, you can then put the lobster claw on the regular setting. So this is number 26. It is in a gunmetal black, and it has all of these abstract shapes on this. Very, very abstract, very artsy. And what you can see here, here's the chain and here's the chain. So somewhere in between here, it will fit everybody, from small to large. And Shannon, hey Shannon, welcome. I'm glad you could join us. I sell $5 jewelry, and it's great jewelry. So just watch. If you like something, just say mine and the number. And then if I don't have any of your information, just send me a personal message with your email address and your home address, and it will be yours. We do charge for shipping if you're not in the Milwaukee area. So that might be another consideration. 1 to 4 pieces is $4, and then 5 or more, I pay the shipping. So there's your incentive to just enjoy yourself tonight. So if there's anybody liking these exclusive pieces, for your information, Shannon, we're starting the show and I have exclusive pieces, which means I only have a couple of them, and they come out in kind of like they might have them in the start of their line, or they're going to be coming out. So it's sort of like a place where we just kind of decide, you know, will this be a hot seller or not? Right now I am showing a bracelet that has a lobster claw clasp and an extender. I have opened the extender very wide in case you have a wide wrist, as I do, and you're thinking, oh, it won't fit me. It's not this large. It will actually fit everybody, and you can adjust it to whatever you need for your wrist. That is number 26, and yeah, if you like it, let me know. Throw it out there. My feed will be a little bit different than yours. You'll put it out there. It comes to me a little bit later. So if I haven't acknowledged that you want it, either send it out again, or just, somebody in the group yell out that so-and-so wants something. We kind of do this all the time. You have to do all this stuff yourself when you're on live Facebook, right? All right, I have another really abstract kind of necklace, and this is definitely going to need the bust. It's one of those invisible ones, and it is number 22. All of the necklaces come with a free earring, so the whole set is $5. But I want to get this on and fixed up so you can see just how pretty this is. It has a very mechanical feel to it, but it's in an invisible type of a wire. Hey Lori, how are you, love? Good to see you. I hope your vacation's going good. All right, now I'm going to show you this, and you're going to kind of get it. Number 22. See what I mean? That invisible wire, and there's all these little gadgets with stones on them that are kind of champagne colored. So it's a fun one, and it just kind of, the wires will kind of disappear into your skin, and then you'll just see all of these little mechanical pieces here, right here, with their little bling in there. So if you like something like this, with the free earrings, which basically are just these, what I call drop post earrings. They look like a post. They are on a fishhook wire, which is lead and nickel free, so it will not bother your ears. This whole set is number 22. All right. Now I have another really dynamite long one. I'm going to switch out the bust here. This is a fabulous necklace. Let me make sure I'm not missing anybody. You'll see me come back to the screen looking at it a lot because I want to make sure that I'm not missing. And I'm not sure if my marketing manager is working tonight. So yeah, that way I don't know if I'll have the hollering down the vent or in my walkie-talkie. So it's still nice outside, but I chose to be with you guys because I love you guys. And this jewelry is awesome, and I just love it so much. I spend a lot of time in here, and I'm thinking there's so many different looks. Like, for instance, the look I have on today. I never in a million years would have picked this up from any department store. But look, you guys, fancy, kind of free-looking, kind of eclectic, kind of artsy, boho, the color is awesome. And if you like this necklace, it's number 6. It comes with these wood earrings. It's a wood piece. There's my marketing manager. No, Yeah, that is her. So yeah, this color looks good on everybody. That's what's so cool about this necklace. It's like one of those colors that just goes with everybody's coloring. So let me get back to the show here. I have a long necklace, and Paparazzi is known for their long necklaces. And if you look in any catalog, you will see. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Eileen happened to have an old antique dentist cabinet. How awesome is that? That's kind of like when you see people take like an old sewing machine and make it a centerpiece in their living room, or they have the little cabinet that goes with it. I mean, all these things of old, like for instance, my ex-husband's a barber, and he had these old barber chairs, you know, from the turn of the century. So it was like, wow, those are just, they're conversation pieces. They're very cool to have. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, and you can make so many looks with this jewelry. You can get as, you know, as creative as you want to get, or as conservative as you want to get. So, yeah. All right, so this is number 56, and I'm going to start out with, it has the waterfall type earrings. Now, you're all going to get excited, because I get excited when I see a chain like this that kind of shines with that sparkle, which I always say reminds me of the 14 karat gold white chain or a sterling silver one. It also has a 2-inch extender, so if you need to make this necklace longer than it is, it's very long. And as I was saying, Paparazzi is known for their longer necklaces and for beginning the style of longer necklaces. Because they have been around since, like, I think it's been 2010. And now if you look at any of the major catalogs, they are literally mimicking the Paparazzi look. But this is, and this thing is very weighted. Let me shine it up for you, because it looks like there's fingerprints all over it. But it's in a silver setting, and again, silver tone. I don't want to, you know, fool you that this is any type of precious metal. It is not. It's fashion jewelry. And I did find out this week, and this may happen to you, one of the customers said, and then another person confirmed this, that when she wore the back of the necklace, some of the metal kind of came off, the color. And I did talk to my, here we go. So let me show you this. I talked to my upline about that. I'm definitely going to give her another piece for that. But she said a lot of times people have an acidic skin, especially with the heat. So sometimes if you're even worried about that, just take a little clear nail polish, put it over there, and it should last a long time. Okay, look at this, you guys. This is stunning. This is number 56. And, you know, again, let me touch my screen to bring out the bleach. There we go. 56, and maybe while I'm this close, I can get up there. See what I mean? How geometric and absolutely stunning that piece is. I know a lot of times we talk that if you don't like the longer ones, but let me just put this on for you, because I was not a fan, but I'm quickly becoming a fan of these. This will show you where it goes. So there it is, right there. It goes right there. And it's pretty. Now, if I took this off and just wore this, you didn't see this, it would really elongate me. But I'm all jumbled up here because it's fun, and I just want to feel like I'm out there on vacation, because nobody can go on vacation yet, right? So if you like this one, I only have one for now. If I see an interest in this, I definitely will buy more. But honestly, this was one I wanted to keep right out of the package. But we all know Linda's on sort of like lockdown and can't keep all the jewelry all the time, right? All right, number 56. And I put myself in jail. Nobody put me in there. All right. So yeah, like I said, you might find that you might wear off some of the metal. And if you do that, just know that, you know, it could be the acid in your skin, and a little clear nail polish on it before you even wear it might solve that problem from ever happening. So let me get over here. And I have 2 more things on this, and then I will start into what I have to show you that I wasn't able to show you the other day because my internet went down. All right, so I have had this one before, and this was very popular. I did get another one, so I have a feeling this one's coming in. This is number 45, and it's on that black metal, 2 chains, so that makes it very feminine to me. You have almost the same kind of earring as the metal, but very light, almost like in an infinity or a letter 8. And then you have all of this. Now, the black metal is really coveted in our line. It's one of those things that everybody loves. And I can see why. It's very attractive. It looks good on every skin tone. And it has that edge to it. And you could always wear, there we go. You can wear it under a shirt. You can wear it as a standalone. You can wear it with this ring right here. This ring's only $5. I can't even believe that this ring is $5. It is so gorgeous. And if you want one, I have enough for everybody today. So here we go with this. And this one here is number 45. If you like this, I'd say grab it. I don't know when it will be coming in their line. Let me just make sure that I have everybody and catching everything here. Okay, 56 is Kristen Cohn. Let me get over there. A great choice in a necklace, Kristen. All of the jewelry is a great choice. Seriously. Now, if I look like I've gone dim, because on my end, it's like looking like I've gone dim and I'm not sure why. So maybe it'll like come up here again. Because we don't want this thing to go down. Please don't go down. There. Okay, we'll try that. Put that over here. All right. And then if I had any takers on oh, hi, Annette. I think you're probably watching with Lori, right? Which is good. You know what? I appreciated what you did so much. And like I said, we have Wigaholic Annette on with us tonight. And if you know anything about faux hair, that is the person that is the expert. And so she has led the road for many of us to enjoy other looks. And, you know, whether it be for medical or just plain vanity, you know, she's the one that she knows it about faux hair, synthetic hair, real hair, really a great gal. And so if you ever get a chance, go on YouTube, because again, I have a plethora of women here that are experts at this. And so if you want to look good and you want to, you know that you can look good, because these people are out there, give them all a try, really, seriously. Yeah, I missed you guys. I mean, it just went down, and I'm like talking to myself, and I thought, well, this is good practice, but I think something's wrong. So let me get back to this, and then we can get on, because I do have a lot to get through here today. So 45. So again, it's not heavy. It's almost hollowed out in the back. So if something like this is, you know, right along, you know, what you love to have is something more, it's more casual, but it doesn't have to be casual. It can be brought up very easy. You could wear the earrings with this, or we have many other earrings in our line. Like, in fact, I think I'm showing some hoops today that have the gunmetal and the bling on them. So, you know, that would be what you could match with that too. So, all right, I'll put that away. And then I only have one more thing on this exclusive to show you, and then we're gonna move into some rings. Now this here is an abstract, but really cool. Number 44, it's a pair of earrings, and it is a muted copper. Again, when you see muted copper, you should pick it up, because we don't do a whole lot. Okay, 45 is Mary Thomas. Let me get that for you. See what I mean about my leg? I just got that. Now you probably did that way before, but as long as I get them, that's the whole point, right? That's all good. So back to these. These are like, I'm going to say they're very artistic, and they're a little bit larger, and they're in the muted copper. But if you don't have a lot of muted copper in your line, this is the time to buy them when you see a pair that you like, because when we get them, we don't get a lot of them. So it's always good to know that you can grab a pair. These are number 44. There's the fishhook wires. And look at these. They're just like very artsy to me. I mean, everything I got tonight was very artsy. So if you're going to turn your head, this is what you're going to see. You're not going to see a lot of bling. You're just going to see shape. And when someone gets close, it's going to be, what is going on with those earrings? And then you look at the other one, and then it's going to be like, that is different. So when I say an artsy, eclectic type of jewelry, this is what I'm talking about. So this is number 44, and I have them here if you like them. And with that said, if I don't see any claiming on these, I got 45 sold. Okay, we took care of that. I'm going to move into the rings and just move this out of the way. Some fun rings here tonight. I'm going to get this one out. This was also an exclusive, and that means I only have one. But I know there's a lot of ladies out there that like these bigger rings. So this is 111, and I'll take off my big bling. Oh, Annette wants the artsier ones. Cool. These are going to be really cool. And you know what? Because you have all those different looks with all your different hair. Yeah, I mean, you can pull it off. She can pull off any hair color at all. She's an inspiration to all of us. All right, I'll put those back. So, on to like 111. Get ready for this. If you like the color orange in that kind of Mesoamericana look, the name of this one is, let's see here, Posy Paradise Orange Ring. Ready? Look at that. I love how it looks like it has like that calendar, like an Aztec calendar behind it, right there in the middle. It's just really kind of cool, and it's big. So this is 111, and for those of you who like bigger rings, this is one of them. I mean, that's a piece. Really, really pretty. The color orange really pops, and you might be like everybody else where you don't have a lot of orange in your jewelry wardrobe, but it's perfect to have this color because it's just one of those colors that it's just bright and sunshiny and alive, and it kind of goes along with that kind of hot pink where they have that depth of color. So if anybody likes that, that's 111. And I'll put this one on the side over here. So we've done that one. Ooh, I have something here that's going to look really pretty. A lot of these are more in that southwestern Simply Santa Fe look today. This is number 110, and it is like this lemon yellow, but they are not a cloudy lemon. Oh, Mary wants the 110. Let me get that for Mary. Okay. I mean, when it's 111, sorry, not 110. Got too many numbers here. And I'll get this one all packaged up for her. Throw this in here and wrap that back up. I swear they make these adult-proof packages. I say this all the time. It's like you can't get into them. But I did. So that's a good thing. Better more sooner than later, right? But I like for you to get them in a package that's going to keep them really nice and tidy and clean and fresh and no stones missing or anything like that. So that's why I do that. And then we're going to go back. Now, why I like this one, this yellow one, I'm going to put this on here. Usually they will have like a cloudier yellow. It'll be solid. This is like a clear, almost on the order of a moonstone, but not quite. But it's got that delicious kind of lemon drop look to it. It's pretty. It takes up the finger. And I think there's 4 of these, so I have enough for everybody who wants them most likely, and that's 110. There we go. And again, it's one of those bright colors that really we need in this time right now. I mean, we do. We need yellows, we need bright oranges, we need hot pinks, we need fantastic lipsticks, you know, because there's a lot of people not taking this thing seriously, and then there are people taking it seriously. So either way, you know, we aren't going to get over this until we all start taking it seriously. So well, that's good. Good. Well, you got your cocktail. I got my, I got to tell you something. My water. And I told you the other night I'm drinking this. It is from Young Living, and a lot of you may or may not like the products, but this thing is called Slique, Slique, and you put 4 drops in your water, and they have, it says here, grapefruit, tangerine. Let's see here, I can't see what this thing. It has like it's got an old, like some kind of other drop in here. I can't really see it, and there's a lemon in there. And then there's some stevia, but the one Ochawa, that's what it is. It helps eliminate extra water weight. And I'm telling you, I put this in and I feel like a sponge this summer because I feel like I'm just, blowing up with, just spongy. And I'm telling you, this stuff really just sip it throughout the day, and it really helps the process of moving things through. So if you're interested, talk to my daughter. She can get you in touch with something like this. But I do like to share points like this because I know we're all facing the same thing. We've had quite a very hot summer, and yeah, I'm telling you. And I would feel like I'm drinking my water, but I feel like I'm drinking it. It's not going anywhere. It's blowing me up. You try watermelon, and everything that. And I'm telling you, I've been sipping on it, and having the water with my meals, and with a woman my age, when you sleep at night, you have to get up anyway. But I mean, it'd be like a racehorse in there, and then I'd get up at my regular time, and then a racehorse again. So it's like, yeah, this stuff is really working. So yeah, I definitely will have her get in touch with you. So let me just get back here and see if anything's going on. Okay, so if anyone is interested in 110, it's this lemon yellow, and I have 4 of them. Otherwise, if I don't see anybody here, I'm going to move on. All right. When I was hunting down rings at this particular time when these came in, they had a lot of them with the same kind of style, which was okay because then you have different stones that you can pick from. So I went and ordered a couple of all of them. But what I do have here is I only have 2 of these left, and it's that knotted copper ring that had the bling on it. It's very pretty. It's in a kind of a muted copper. There's that stretchy back band. 6 to 10 is the size that will fit. And there's that like little love knot on there with the bling. I only have 2 of these left. And this number is number 99. Yep. 98, sorry. But there's the look on it. And I have other love knot rings in silver and in gold, but for those of you who are looking for copper, there's only 2 of them left, and they don't make this one anymore. So that's number 98. And then, okay, this is another really cute one, but I only got 1 of these. So this looks like it's number 114, and it looks like a shield, and it has almost like a like an avocado green on it. Very it's really like Mesoamerican again. It has that shield effect to it. It's larger on the finger. I would show you the numbers, but they're going to look backwards, but it's 114. These are coat check things, and it works perfect for rings, so that's why I do that. But when I say it's bigger and that green, here's that pop of color again. That is in the same kind of density as this hot pink. So if I were to pick this up, you can kind of see that, oh, Caribbean chick, hot pink with that green on. It's all the same kind of family that, again, makes you feel like you're on vacation. And I know a lot of us feel like we need a vacation right now. So okay, I'm going to move on from that one. And I only have a couple more here. Now, if you like the lemon yellow, you'll like this one because it's the same style, but it has those orange clear stones. So it's not a cloudy or a stone. They're just definitely probably some kind of little like, yeah, just, I mean, they almost look like candy to me, but if I keep saying that, I want to eat it. So, yeah. So anybody like the yellow one? And I'm seeing here, you're saying, hell yeah. Okay. So if anybody wants any of these, you have to just say mine and the number so that I make sure I'm not losing you in translation here. And I have a lot of these orange ones. So if orange is your color, this is really pretty on. It catches that light. In some ways, oh, to the vacation, oh yeah. Oh, it's just, it can get really depressed if you think about it. So we come to these shows every Wednesday and Saturday and we don't even think about it. We're in our own little world, like our own little Pleasantville over here. And we just look at jewelry. So if you like this, I mean, it kind of looks like a fire opal too from Mexico. But again, you don't need them to look like anything. They're just really pretty. So that's an orange one. And then the last one I have for you turquoise lover, and I have a decent number of these. This is number 24. And this is that. Okay, but it's not going to be real loud, but you have that black and silver on there, the larger back. So for those with a petite finger, you already know the larger backs may or may not work for you depending on the finger. I'm just going to put that out there so you don't feel disappointed if you get it. But for the most part, it's 6 to 10, and it's a really pretty, again, that color turquoise works with everybody's coloring, and I just think that it is one of God's gifts to the earth. I mean, it just came out of the earth like that, didn't have to do anything. And so this one is number 24. So if I'm just going to make sure I'm not missing anything here, and I'm going to move on. And before I move on, I'm putting this baby back on. Decadent, totally, but so worth it, and only $5. So let's move on. All right, I only have 2 of these left, and so I know they're real. That so pretty, and I like it when they put the black behind the turquoise too, because it just pops. It just pops right off the Richter scale. So this here is, I only have 2 of these left. Some of you have already bought this one, and that's probably why my quantity has gone down, but it's such a pretty necklace. I had to bring it out, see if anybody else needs it or wants it. So this is number 478. It comes with kind of just little pearls that kind of are a little bit of beigey pink. Then you have the chain, and then you come into, I want to make sure I have it, it's backwards. I don't want you to see it backwards. I want you to see the bling on here. See how pretty that is? So let me put this here and show you. It's called something like, you know, Kiss the Bride for Me or something. So it is really pretty, but that's $478. As you can see close up, it has a lot of movement. It does have a lobster claw clasp and a 2-inch extender, and so it will fit everybody, and you can even drop it a little bit lower if you like. So turquoise goes with everything. It's like one of those neutral colors, but it's blue. So I have 2 of these left. Number 478 does come with the free earrings. It's $5. So, you know, you have to kind of go, is there something I can wear that with? And I'll put that over here. Very demure. Okay, let's get the drum roll going here, because Kristen Cohn, I have something for you, and you're gonna scream when you see these. I have 4 of these. Let me just make sure I only have 4. Clip-on earring gold. I must have opened this one up. Here it is. Okay. Oh, fantastic. Number 21. Now these earrings are clip-ons. So if you don't like clip-ons, this isn't for you. But you should think about clip-ons when you're tired of wearing your pierced earrings, when you don't want them pulling on your ears, when you want to look a little bit more sophisticated, because these rock. Ready? Look at these. What a scream. I have been keeping a pair of the clip-ons out of every lot that I order, and I have been using them in ways like clipping them into necklaces, putting them into hair, putting them on shoes, purses. Let me just clip this in so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. There. It's just softly elegant, but look at that color. So this is number 21. I have 4 of them. If anybody wants one, let me know, but it has the comfort back on it right there. You can take that piece off if you wanted to hook this into a necklace. Let's say it's longer and you've got some links, you can hook them in. So this might be the focal point if you want to take a longer necklace and make it shorter and just clip that here. So yeah, I knew. Well, actually I bought these because of Kristen, because she never gets to wear the earrings that we do. But along the way, I found some very magical things you can do with them. And when they're this pretty, and I wish they would have these in pierced, because I just love that look. All kind of champagne-y and very pretty. And the name on these is called Hollywood Hotshot Clip-On Earrings in Gold. they're totally worth it. So I'm gonna get Kristen all set up here, and if anybody wants to try a pair of clip-on earrings or have them in there, I mean, like I said, it's not like you are really breaking the bank or I shouldn't have bought those or whatever. You'll find many things to do with them. If you're creative, you might not even have to use them as jewelry on you. You can do them on your dog, right? So yeah, you can do a lot of things with them. All right, so I'm gonna give Kristen a pair of these. And if no one else is a taker on them, I will move. Yeah, and really, I know because I don't know. I think a girl's rite of passage, like, well, when I had my daughter, right away I got her ears pierced. But when in my community, my people, they didn't pierce your ears right away. It wasn't just something that we did. And so, like, I was like, you know, when I was like maybe 12 or something, like, Mom, can I get my ears pierced? And they were reluctant, but I got them pierced. And I felt like it was a rite of age, a rite of coming. And so there's something about wearing earrings that is just so feminine. Yeah, now everybody wears earrings and I get it, but there was just at that time in your life of, I got a pair of earrings and that I can wear every day and I can wear them to bed if I want to. Now I don't wear any jewelry to bed, but you know, the whole thing is, because you don't have that same thrill, I felt like, you know, it's not much. Those will sell. The good thing about this jewelry is that it always sells. I can't say that enough. It's like you think no one's going to buy that, and then that's the hot thing that comes out. So just putting that out there for those of you who might want to try something new, and you might want to let me know, like I like turquoise, let me know, and then when I go shopping, I'll pick up some more turquoise, or I like bling, or I like flowers, or I like colored jewelry. And the more you tell me, the more I can fashion around your needs, and my needs too, because like I said, I never in a million years would have picked this one up, but I find it very artsy, it's very fun, it's different, it's like the color looks so good. So yeah, you know, you just have to get out of your comfort zone sometimes. And I know for a lot of us wig wearers, in the beginning we were trying to get out of our comfort zone wearing them, and now it's like, you know, second nature. You know, you just put them on and you go, and you don't even think about them anymore. So that's the beauty, and that's kind of like what's going to happen here with the jewelry. You'll find that, you know, maybe you wouldn't have tried something and now you will. So 21. And was that, okay, yeah, I'll get you a pair, Lana. These are lovely, and I love how you can clip them into your other jewelry. It's very creative. Well, no, you can't, because it's got like a little like ball that fits through a little hole there for what it is. So pink, you know, you could try it, you know, and then see if you can. I don't know if you can. I can take this off and show you what it looks like. If I can get it off, just so you know. All right. It has this little loop and this little ball. So I don't know if there is a way to put an extender on here, but there is a lot of room on here too. So, you know, as I get this back, I'm not getting my hair in here, or the hair, you know, it's going to be like, let me just try. Now I'll be here all night putting this back on. All right. So I will write Alana up on those earrings. All right, this should stay, I hope. There, I'm back. Okay. All right, so Alana gets a pair of these. Number 21. I started out buying only 2 of these when I was buying the earrings. I thought, well, you know, for Kristen and anybody else. And then I kind of upped it. And now I am doing more and more where I'm putting them in, because I know there are other people out there that are going to say, I don't have pierced ears, and they know they can come to me because I will have them, because there's a thing in the line that a lot of people just don't carry because they think, well, no one's going to buy them, but they do. And also, like I've mentioned too, on the clip earrings, like you can have your regular pierced ones and then maybe take the little clip and put it in your necklace so you kind of wear it, and then wear the clipped one up here so it looks like you have your ear pierced. So you have a lot of things you can do with them. So these are number 20. These are in a muted copper. They're lacy, they're fun. Now the ones that Annette just bought, let me show you the difference in size. These are abstract. It's the same color though, and these are more like a Fabergé egg or something like that. And they are smaller, and they're extremely light. So if you like something like this where it won't jump at you, but it will complete your outfit if you're into the muted copper, and you don't want to be really long, and you want to be really light, this is the pair for you. These are brand new, and I got probably 6 of them. So if anybody wants to give a try to that, let me know. You won't regret that. Okay, this is brand new too, and I think I got about 4 to 6 of these. Very light. This is number 29. It comes with these little earrings that are kind of hammered, so they're going to match the necklace. Then you have just a chain that's appropriate, a 2-inch extender, and it's a fragmented kind of necklace, but each piece is, you got your main piece here, and then there's movable parts on the side. So let me show you on the bust. Again, this is where it would land if you just use the one setting on it. You can also drop it lower. What I like about it is catches a lot of light. It's got that hammering in there that makes it very textured. And when I said right here, if this is just kind of disconnected from it, but this whole piece is one. So it depends on your shape. Like if you're, you know, you want it to lay flat, but they kind of flange out at the side, this one will fit you because it has that adjustment piece right there. This is number 29. It comes with the earrings, and of course, it is only $5. And let me just give you one more look of this close up. And you always want to have something silver. You want to go for, okay, number 29 for Annette. You want to go for something that you don't have in your wardrobe, or maybe you have a lot of silver and you want to mix your silver with this, and you can do that. And I always tell people, go ahead and mix with what you have, because you'll get a lot of mileage when you take your fashion jewelry and mix it with your really good stuff. And I've done that many times. Done it with bracelets, and I love the way that that looks. So I'll put that for Annette. All right. Well, thank you, honey. That was really sweet of you. But it's really true. I'm not saying anything. Like I always say, I don't sell jewelry. I show jewelry. I show you the jewelry, and then, you know your budgets. And most of the time, all of us can fit in, $5, $10, $15 for something that's fun, because you're going to go to Starbucks anyway, and you're going to spend it there, or you're going to drive through somewhere to eat, and you're going to spend it there. So you know what? We're worth the amount of money that we're putting out. It's not that much. We're not breaking the bank. So I just want to see if anyone else wants number 29, and then I'm going to move on. And you can always come back later, if you think, oh, geez, I shouldn't spend, and I get it, I'm on a budget too. Then you can just say, well, I'm going to put it on my wish list, and then if I get extra money, I'll be in touch with her. And, if she has it, that's great. If not, it wasn't meant to be. But most likely, I'll have something else that you'll really like too. All right, so I have another pair of clip-on earrings. So let's just start screaming right now, okay? And I only have 3 of these. Number 27, they are like silver. So let me get these under. Again, so pretty. Just the demi hoop right there, gorgeous. With these kind of looks, you can get that Jackie O look, the one that's the real sophisticated. You can wear these, command an audience just by walking in and having that little piece there. It's not too loud. It says, I'm really classy, and I don't have to be loud. I can walk in with this, and you will listen to me, and the waters will part. So if you like number 27, this is definitely something for you. And even if you don't have the pierced ears, again, oh, Kristen, of course. She got them because I knew she would. And that's the other part of this. If you're going to go shopping at the major department store and you say, well, I want to look for clip-on earrings. Well, most likely they're not going to have them. They're just not, because they don't have enough people who wear them. So by coming here, and I know that's something that you need and like, I can pick them up. it doesn't break my bank and it doesn't break yours. So this here is number 27 for Kristen. I have 2 pair left. If anybody else would like to get these now. I don't have one here. I'm waiting on more. But that scarf necklace that we all bought in silver, you could put that together and then clip this silver one on the 2 edges together. This would match perfectly. I'm sold out of that one, and I just got them in too. So it's a very popular look. Yeah, they will part though, and that's the truth. I mean, seriously, you know, go anywhere. It's like we say this all the time, you know, the appearance is everything. Yeah, we can all wear our Walmart pajamas into everywhere we go, but if you actually put on something and you walk in, it commands respect. And when you walk in, when you have that polished look, really polished, like, you know, like old money, you know, the waters are going to part. So number 27, if anyone else needs them or wants them, let me know. I'm not going to tell you they're a hot seller, but the jewelry will always sell. So hopefully when you want them, I will have them. And yes, and you know what I can do, because I have the fashion fix tonight, is I could pull out on Wednesday the fashion. I have a gunmetal scarf necklace and a gold, and they're really cool. And I know the women who have bought theirs, throw your hearts up, everybody, because you can wrap them around twice and bring them closer up here. You can knot them. You can do sort of like the Nolan Miller look, where you put them down like you're going to have a necklace and wrap the side up, tie a knot, or put the earring in there and bring it asymmetrical, and then it stays there and it looks really good. Hey Deb, welcome back. So you can do a lot, and maybe on one day I'll just sit with a scarf necklace and I'll do what I know, and you'll get so many looks out of them. They're great. So it's just something fun to think about. Now the next thing that I have are bangles. Bangles are real popular in Paparazzi. Why? Because everybody likes them, everybody wears them, and if you need a pair of silver ones, I have them. You can see, well, I already have a pair of silver ones. Well, you know what? They make them differently on each time. So let me show you these. This is number 14. This has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bangles. So what you're going to get here is almost like a hammered one. Then you've got a twisted one there. Then you've got the main focal one, like a braided one. Then I think that it's going to repeat it again, where you have that kind of, that same thing going on over here. So, yes, you can use the scarf necklaces as a belt. Now, like, I wouldn't dare put that on because I'm not even sure it would fit me. But if you're slamming a good body, I'm telling you, those things are hot. You can slam it hanging down the side of your jeans. That is like, yeah, that's really, really nice. You know, I'm going to get there, sure, but but we'll see, okay? So if you like bangles, now, for those of you with a bigger wrist, we do the bird move, this thing like this, and you get them on over your arm and your hand, and then they'll actually be big. I'm not going to put them on like that for you right now. I got this big old ring on. I don't want to mess anything up. But these are number 14. You can always use another pair of bangles because these are a little bit more lighter and airier than maybe other ones that I have sold. There's no bling on this one, so maybe you don't want bling on it. This would be a good one to get, and I did buy a big enough quantity that I could service everybody here today, and then possibly even those that might watch later. If you want silver, that's 14. And I'm just going to check and make sure that I have, okay, I think I got everybody on this one here. And I want to wave at Debbie so that the algorithm in Facebook knows that I'm connecting with everybody here. And you want the bangles. Okay, Kristen Cohn, you have them. Now, just to keep it cool, because like I told you, Facebook does delete comments here. And I always check my feed before I send everything out. So if you, in the future, just say number 14 and mine in 14, that clarifies to me that I didn't miss something in between and I'm not looking at something different. I do take it seriously, that I want you to get the right thing. Because there's nothing like you didn't get what you ordered. That has happened to me and I don't like it. And what I can do in my power to make sure that doesn't happen to you. And I can't say that it will never happen, but you know, a lot of consultants now are using the comments sold, and that's great. but I'm not there yet. You have to be in a certain kind of level of sales before that makes any sense. So in the meantime, I'm the one-man show over here, just making sure that you get what you want. And when this business grows and you come along with me and we have all the things we want, then I can say, yeah, you know what? I'm getting common sold, so now I don't have to watch so closely, and you will get everything that you're looking for. So and those of you who don't know what common sold is, it's like a algorithm type of shopping software. I mean, you know, like not software, but it's a company, and they will track everything that everybody wants, and I don't have to do that. And then at the end of the time, I know exactly what everybody's ordered. So, hey, I've only been doing this for like 6 months, so in a year, my goal is common sold, right? All right. Or maybe a year and a half. This is the pair of earrings I was talking about. These are brand new because every woman needs another pair of hoops, right? I have on my board just one whole row of hoops, of blingy hoops, big hoops, copper hoops, gold hoops, black hoops, and every hoop will have a different look. So yes, I have a lot of goals, and you know what? I like what I do. I spent 40 years being a paralegal, and it was great. It was, you know, great, and I did some other things along the way too. It's very stressful, but this is fun. This is fun because I like jewelry, and I like meeting other people, and I think that you enjoy your stuff when you get it, and we're building friendships the new way, you know, across on the nation, and that's kind of cool because this is the vehicle that we're doing it in. So let me just check here. All right, so these are number 44, and they're post, but let me get close up. These rock. They're like on that black metal. There's all the bling. Goes all the way to the back. I'd say they're kind of like a demi hoop, but a little bit more, and then they have the post. Of course, the post is lead and nickel free, so it will not, and now it's fading out again, it will not hurt your ears. But this is where they come. So, yeah, it's not that big of a hoop, but it sure packs a lot of power. It sure packs a lot of bling in there by turning your head. And again, that metal. So if anybody's looking for the darker metal right now, this is the time to get it. Because when I see hoops in new releases, I'm getting them. I just know they're going to go. And when I saw these, I know that these are going to go. Now, I've talked time and time again. I sometimes can't get as many as I want. It is a black, yes, definitely it is a black, a darker gunmetal. Maybe it shows that here. The lights don't make them look black, but let me just make sure. Yeah. Well, and through all of the ashes, you know, something's got to come out of this because there are just too many good people. Yeah, so we just all got to have goals that say keep our mind focused on this other avenue over there because the one that we're in is daily and we're being barraged. Okay, number 44 for Annette. And Lori wants those too. And because of the pandemic and Paparazzi, I would order a box and then they were having problems getting people to get them filled and then the U.S. Post Office. So things that I was ordering weeks ago are just coming through now, and that's all great and everything, but a couple weeks ago I wasn't ordering in a bigger quantity, and then I decided that I was going to take the plunge because I just felt that it was time to do that and order more because I feel more secure that this jewelry always does sell. And so now, and when I get these, it's like, oh, it's in the other quantity, I wish I had more, but now the new release is gone, so I can't get them. So it's nice that I'm thinking ahead, but on some of my orders, I did not get as many of the quantity that I wanted. And so anybody else looking for number 44, the hoop that every woman needs another pair of, and that's the truth. I mean, if it's a hoop, everybody wants it. Okay, Alana, I will definitely put you down, and I have 3 left, so we should be good. And let me get you on this one here. And of course, you know, when the time comes that we can actually, and I know a lot of people may or may not be abiding by the rules right now, but there aren't a lot of places open. There's not a lot of restaurants, not a lot of places you go to get dressed up. So it makes it harder to say, well, why do I need jewelry now? You need jewelry now more than ever because you need to save your psyche from falling into a trap of, I'm not going anywhere, I'm not doing anything. So let me just see here. And that takes care of number 44. And I want to feel pretty again, and I want to feel dressed up. And you know what? Kristen Cohn allowed me to put her picture today on my Facebook business page. And I felt through the screen exactly what she was doing. She was taking the day by the horns. She was putting on all her jewelry. She was going to get ready to do whatever errands she was going to do. She looked beautiful. She looked angelic, and she was happy, and it came across that picture. So you know what? I mean, don't ever underestimate the power of little doodads, little trinkets can make you feel good, because they can. They can make you feel like more empowered. And don't ask me why. I just know that they can. It's like anything you do. Now, I have a pair of earrings here that are really, really cool. And they're blingy, but they're really cool. They're number 487. They're on a post. And the post, it's like a jacket, okay? So what happens is, here's the post, and it goes through this jacket here. So you could put the post in, and you could put this piece behind your ear and put the post on, or you could put this in here as is, in front of your ear. Or you could just wear the little studs. They're adorable, really adorable. Now, just because they're in a faux kind of diamond-like stone, doesn't mean you can't wear them every day, because they're not in your face. They're not hanging down. They're not chandelier earrings. They're just simply elegant. So, you know, if you want to try something new, they're 487, and it's a great earring. And I have seen other styles like this, and I thought, you know what, I'll see the response on these. And if you guys like something like this, that you want this shorter. Now remember, I know everybody has to wear a mask wherever they go. If you're going to your office, you definitely have to wear it to and from, and most likely at the office. Medical care workers they're not wearing anything. Now this would be perfect for them, because then you put your little studs in and you don't have to wear this. But then later on, when you want to come home and you want to feel pretty, or you're doing something, you have that option of putting them back in. But again, we put things around our ears, so when the earrings are long, they kind of get in the way. A lot of us adjust. We just put them around, we don't care. But you know, there's a lot of times you can. So if you'd like to try a style like this might be the good time when I have them. Let me just make sure. Okay, 487 for Christy S. And I know Christy S works in an office, and you know, she probably is going through everything, because I worked with Christy, and we worked together at Rockwell in the legal department there. And was another time, you know, where you could kind of dress up and go to work and feel good about yourself. But lately, with everything that's happening, the rules have changed. And I'll tell you what, and you know this, anytime you're legal, the rules are not changing. You still need to look professional. And something like this will make sure that you do look professional. And that will never go away, because whenever money is involved, they want you to look the part. And so, yeah, maybe we're going to do a lot of working from home now and that, but when the dust settles and we get back to a new norm, you can bet it's going to ramp up again. So anybody else on the 487? I don't want to miss anybody. All right. Or real estate. That's another one. You know, and there's no like showing up in your Walmart pajamas and showing a client a house, because they won't even meet you. I mean, you have to look the part. And it's just, as much as you'd like to say, well, you know, we can't, and, you know, that's being biased or whatever. It's just the way it is. It doesn't matter what color you are. If you look good and you have the part, you'll get the part. All right, now I have this other necklace that I started to show when I went down the other day. And this, I was showing it. I was so excited because, as you know, this is the week that my whole family and I were supposed to be in Spain. This whole 3 weeks, you know, we'd be coming home August 1st. But thank you, COVID, so that we never got there. And we'll have to put that on the wish list for another time when things aren't so crazy in the world and we don't have to fear for our life. But I thought this looked like you bought this in Spain. So this is number 7. And the earrings on this, look at this. They're really, really pretty. There. So they go perfect with this necklace. You wouldn't have to switch these out. But look at this. Look at all the detail on this. You have to see this one on the bust. It is so much like, I have been to Spain before, and you will see pieces like this. And I'll tell you, and a lot of you have probably been places like that too, but I'll tell you my impression. Number 7. This also has a 2-inch extender, so you could wear it longer. But look at that ornate. It's almost like it was made where they were showing the bullfight or something as a souvenir. It just even looks like a bull to me, kind of. This was a couple years ago. But what I noticed, first of all, in Spain, they have olive oil and vinegar on every table, on every restaurant, including McDonald's. Yeah, really. And the women always wear skirts and their little heels on their sandals. Well, of course, the guys are delicious too. We were on the Mediterranean, so everybody looked good, right? So if you like this one, well, that's what I'm saying. How can this be $5? And if you could feel this, it has weight to it. So I don't know what they're doing, but whatever they're doing, it's working. So back to my story about the women in Spain. You know, they all have a waistline. They have a waist. Not one that's being kind of forced on them, but a real waist. And it's got something to do with that olive oil at every meal. I'm convinced. So if you want to look like you just went to Spain, to the bullfight, you know, a little senorita throwing the flower or the hat out or whatever, you know, this is a great piece. And I'm going to leave it here because I have another piece. Remember, this is 7. Okay, so the earrings went fine with this, right? They're great. But I found a pair of earrings that not only go with this, they enhance that look, if it's even possible to do that. All right, this is number 8. These are post. Look at these. On the back, in the front, and with this. Wow, wow, and wow. $10. 10. Now, my screen's going weird now. It must be something to do with this piece. Maybe there's an electromagnetic field on it. Yeah, they do, you know, and I'm not kidding. It was literally, I should have taken a picture of it. It was vinegar and oil in McDonald's. They don't eat what we eat, you know. And I know I sound like Archie Bunker when I say that, like, oh, every woman had a waist, but I kid you not. And they walk. There's like the Mediterranean, you have like that big walk where they can walk and there's all shops and restaurants. And the guys are coming out going, come in, come in. And it's not like some burger joint. I mean, they're selling their seafood there. They're great, you know, chefs there, really beautiful. And these women are wearing their jewelry and it shows. It shows like, ooh, look at that. I mean, the 14 karat gold comes out. I mean, I can't say it was costume jewelry. It could have been. It was a long time ago. But yeah. I mean, seriously, you know, it was just like, wow, look at that. You know, I mean, the woman could be old or she could be young. And it didn't matter because that skirt, she had a waist. And of course, you know, I had gone there and my son, he was like 18. So he's 30 now, so it tells you how long ago it was. And of course, where we were at, nobody wore tops on the beach, right? 18-year-old's dream, right? Tongue hanging out, because we don't do that here in America. And, you know, and then I got the husband there, and it's kind of, you know, turn your head over here. Nah, he didn't really care. But, yeah, and I mean, it's just, bam, right in your face. So, but the Europeans are much more freer about their bodies than we are. We're all hung up, and we're all eating way too much fast food, me included. So, anyway, let's get back to jewelry here, because I could be on a tangent. This is number 7 if you want this one. And if you'd like to try the earrings with or without the, this necklace, they're number 8. So I'll put this one back. I'll make sure that nobody wanted this first. And I have probably, I think there's 6 of them in here. So if you decide at a later date, you know, you're sleeping and you wake up in the middle of your night, okay, Nancy Ray wants both of them. Hey, Nancy, I didn't know you came in. Let me get you one. But it is a lot of fun, and you know, like I said, you just kind of know that Spain and all the European countries are just gorgeous, aren't they? And it's fun, and it's a trip of a lifetime to take. So hopefully our trip will eventually happen where we will definitely be able to get there and get done what I wanted to do. I wanted to take the whole family because I thought it'd be a great experience for everybody. And we'll get there. If not, I'm thinking like Santorini's on the bucket list, so maybe we'll try that one next. Take that one, and I'll get 8 here, and I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody else. Oh my God. If any of you know that we have a state fair, well, they can't have the state fair this year. And what they decided to do, which is so Wisconsin, is they're going to have all the vendors, the food vendors, line up and have the cars go through, and then have a guy come out and take your order, so you don't miss any of the fair food. You're going to miss the fair, but you're not. Well, my daughter went to that place where you get the food and line up like everybody else in a car, so you're doing the 6 feet thing and all that. But we're just talking about this Mediterranean diet and people having waste, and her comment here about she just finished off a funnel cake is just so American, isn't it? I mean, it just is. It's crazy. So let me get this one here and get on so we can get to that fashion fix, because we're almost there, and I really want to be able to share that with you. Yeah. I would never trade in America. I love my America. I do. But we definitely have, just look, I mean, everybody's bigger. You know, even when you go to Europe, they know you're American because number one, you're bigger, and number two, you're carrying a fanny pack. But at least you've been to Europe too, from what I understand. Didn't you go to Greece or something? So you know, you got that feeling. Probably a lot of you have gone. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to see the different cultures. All right, so now I got a couple more things here, and then I'm going to get into Fashion Fix. So these are things that you can purchase. I'm going to grab the other piece off the board here. All right. If you like pink, I have 2 of these left. They have that kind of drop post earring. So, well, not really. They're more of a faceted bead. Yeah, right there. Just so you can see that. There, a lot of light, kind of silvery. And then what you have is you have the long chain that might fit under a collar. Here's your 2-inch extender. And then you start in with all of this lusciousness, pink, clear, and kind of opaque stones, longer, more acrylic stones. Again, all different kinds, but very symmetrical. And you end up here. Very pretty. It's number 223. And let me put it on this black one so you can see how long it is. Very striking. Striking because of the way the light hits these longer ones. You can kind of see when I turn, they're really going to give off a lot of light. It's simple. It's pink. It's just one of those things that you could just wear by itself. With these earrings, you don't have to be all dressed up with this one, but it is very pretty. And if anybody likes it, I only have 2 left. Okay, I have one in the package here for you, Mary. And for Kristen. That's it, they're sold out. Well, let me get this written up. Very pretty. And make sure you get your lipsticks to match. There's a lot of really cool ones out there. Get these in the right package, and we move on. All right, one more thing, and then we move on to Fashion Fix. And Fashion Fix is so much fun because it isn't a fly-by-night operation. They actually travel around, they study the new trends everywhere, and then they come back, and the design team will look at how to put 4 pieces together to make a complete set. It's awesome. They put a lot of thought into it. And I didn't know that when I first started into this business. I actually just kind of started because I needed a tax deduction. I thought, oh, maybe I'll get a tax deduction out of this. And it just sprung out, and I actually like what I'm doing. I was like, you know, sometimes you get put in places that you don't think you'd ever end up, and they end up being right for you. So just know that somebody up there's got a bigger plan for you, right? And this one here is Kristen Cohn. Okay, Lisa, I don't have any more, so I only had the 2 and they are sold out. If I see it come back in, I definitely will get it because I know that there is a need for it, and that's great. I'm gonna put these back in their little case over here. 7. All right. The last thing I'm gonna show you is a bracelet. I wore this last night. I did a real impromptu earring sale. I was just like, you know what, I have these one and dones. I think I want to share it with everybody. Look, if there's anything here you want that you'd liked before, this is the time to get it because, you know, they're not making them anymore. So I thought, well, I'm just going to do a quick one. So I came down here and it was great. You know, I mean, it was just nice to hook. And I honestly thought I'd be talking to air. I didn't think anybody would be around because, you know, I come on Wednesdays and Saturdays. And the gang showed up and it was great. So I have probably an intention of coming here more and doing those things. My husband's going to make me the same kind of boards for my earrings, for my bracelets, for my long necklaces, and for my shorter ones. So when I bring in these bigger quantities, when I have the ones that are the one and dones, I can then kind of move them through too and allow you to take the last one if you weren't the one who got it in the beginning and really wanted that one. So know that's coming down the pike. But I wore this bracelet last night with what I had on, and I'm going to bring it out again because I have a decent quantity of this one, and it's great to wear. It matches everything. It's $327. It is stretch, but you really can't tell when you have it on that it looks like a stretch bracelet. And it has like this full onyx right up in there, shiny. Now you can see it's faceted. There you see that kind of octagon. And then I like the striations of around the gold here, around the silver. And then you have little ones in the middle there. And it's just a really pretty, it will fit everybody. It fits me. I'm a 7.5 inch wrist. Goes on. Look, even with that ring, it looks good. But yeah, this is the bracelet. So if you like this, I have a decent amount of these, and this would be $327. It's a good thing to have in your wardrobe because it's neutral, and you'll come back to it time and time again. So if anybody's looking for $327, let me just scan for that. It will probably come in later when I'm on to the next thing over here, but all right, we'll put that one over here. So we definitely are done with showing you any jewels that you'll be buying tonight. What I'm going to show you now is a fashion fix, which is, let me grab this. These are complete trend blends. I'm going to show you the whole piece. You can tell me if you want the whole set or any part thereof. And on the 4th of August is when I go in at 11 o'clock and I try to get everything that everybody has ordered here. Me and about 300,000 other consultants. So with that being said, you know, sometimes you strike gold that you get everything that you went in there for. Sometimes you don't. That's why we don't take any money up front. When your sets come in, I will invoice you and say, it came in, it's here, it's yours. So this is just me now showing you these sets, and that's why I want to take them out. I want to take time with these so that you know what you're going to be getting. Because I could show them to you, but maybe you don't know what they look like on. So basically, we're going to go look at the Fiercely Fifth Avenue. And this is the dressier one. This is the one that if you like bling and pearls and, you know, faux diamonds and all that, the New York look, this would be for you. Now basically here, I'm gonna get up, the necklace is gonna look like that. And I'm gonna try it on for you, so don't get scared. Here's the bracelet, here is the earring, and then here is the ring. So there are 4 pieces, but remember, in every necklace, it comes with a free earring. So these are kind of like the wow earrings that come. The other ones are just ones that you could, if you're gonna wear them to work or, you know, whatever. So just so you know, and then it's time for some chapstick because, and here's another thing. The Young Living chapstick is wonderful. It is so smooth and so great. I have them all over my house. I tell you that stuff is really good. Okay, it says here with the Fiercely Fifth Avenue, they kind of give you this little card about the pieces you're going to get and where they get all the information for them. But basically it says, with its golden champagne shimmer, this Fiercely Fifth Avenue trend blend is where sophistication meets sparkle. Featuring a classic pearl palette, this gold digging set adds a modern twist to a timeless design. So you kind of know what you're going to be getting with this. And I haven't even pulled these out yet, and we're going to unveil them together. I'm going to de-jewel for you right now. And like again, if anybody is looking at this one, it's a fun one. I'd strongly suggest getting it. It's just fun. And I only have 4. So, you know, I'm kind of feeling out the waters too, if anybody likes stuff like this. If not, maybe the next time it comes out, I probably may or may not buy into it, but I thought, why not? You know, we can get all our cookie colored jewelry from the department stores, but this is where we're going to get the fashion that we really want, and someone needs to show you that we have it. So, all right, so let me open this up. And I'll put it all on, and then I'll ask, you know, who wants a set and who wants a particular, and then I'll write it down. So let me get that. I'll put it back in the bag. I won't bore you with like putting them all back together, but I'll put them in one spot so I can fix it up later. And Fiercely Fifth Avenue, we'll start out with the necklace. There are 5 sets, so if you guys have like, you want to take a break, you know, go get another drink, another cup of coffee, you can do that while I'm getting these out of the packages. But I will be doing this with everyone, and I just think it's really better for you to see them on. And I have Wendy. Hey, Wendy. I'm just starting the fashion fix. These are trend blend. Now, I'm going to show you something here. I almost pulled this out, and with every one of these, there's a little staple in here. So always be really careful, as I'm trying to be right now, to make sure that the jewelry doesn't get caught on the staple. I think where they package it, they do that so that it won't be all scrunched up. So here it is. Here's the earrings that come with this. Here's the necklace. Now on the earrings, I'm gonna wait until I have the bigger ones because they're prettier, and I'll put them on, and you'll be getting your own fresh set. So don't worry that I've had these in my ears. Most likely I'll be keeping this one. And if I have to sell it, I'll just swab it off with alcohol. But I'm just gonna show you. So, necklace. Really pretty, okay? But don't say anything yet. Let me just get the whole set, and then I will take what you need, and then we'll go on to the next one. And I'll tell you what, these are prettier than the cards show it. And it has much more weight than I thought that it would have. Because at first I was like, oh, I don't know if I like it. Well, then you put it on, and you realize, ooh, that is really pretty. And it has kind of that more of a retro feel to it. And so for those of you who like retro, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that, because if you look at the styles of old, they kind of had it going on. You know, I think so anyway. All right, here are the earrings, the better earrings. I showed you the little ones that came with the necklace. This would be appropriate if you're going to work or church or something and you don't really want to make this goes with it. If you bought the necklace alone, it would be $5. The complete set will be $20, and I'll show you the complete set, and then we'll dissect everything. It is gorgeous. It really is. Yeah, I mean, I think I like to have people try it on because you're going to spend $20, and believe me, in my book, I don't put my nose up at $20. $20 can go a long way. I mean, if you got a starving family, you can buy a bag of lentils and, you know, an onion, and you can make a soup. So, you know, I understand that there's some hard times going on right now, and we got to make our dollars last and stretch. But then again, you can't neglect yourself to feel like I'm going to become a frump. Look at that. That is just striking. You know, you have to, what, $20 and you get something like this, and I'm not even done yet. Holy moly. All right, now we're going to go into the bracelet. And I really do. I take this seriously. I really take trying to get you the sets that you want. Now, I'm going to have a problem here because this is absolutely gorgeous. I think it's going to fit everybody, but it's got a lobster claw clasp on it, and I would probably be here all night trying to get it on. But just so you can see, There's the lobster claw, and there's the extender. And if I put it on the very last one, because they're bigger beads, remember, they're gonna take up more space, more volume. But this would hit right to the last part of the extender. So I have it on, and I still have room. So that is the bracelet, and look at that. That is really cool. But I'm not gonna keep it on. I can't get it on. I would have to call my husband, and then we'd have to get his glasses, and then I'd end up wearing some other bracelet because it's just not gonna happen. So I'm just gonna put this one on the side, but just so you know, if you have a bigger wrist, now, if you have a petite wrist, well, this is fabulous for you, because just look at that. All separated, and I'll just get up close here so you can just see this beautiful bead right there. Champagne colored. Remember, I tell you all the time, I love champagne colored. And you know why? Because it looks so rich. And then you come to the end, and here's that extender. Now, let's just say your wrist is bigger than this. You could always go on Amazon, and you can get an extender, and you can put that in there, and it would be okay. I don't think that you would have to do that, but because the beads are a little bit, have more volume, they'll take up more space. So that's gonna be it. But again, if you really like the bracelet, don't be put off that you won't be able to wear it, because Amazon has fantastic extender. It would stay here. The beads won't roll because they're just too big, and it will all be good. So I'm just gonna put this in the bag so you've seen the bracelet. And I'm gonna show you the last part of this, which is the ring in an adult-proof package. Okay, little ring, you want to come out and play now? We're getting there, kids. It's like they seal it or something, and they're afraid you're going to get it. All right, I'm going to take out my ring, my gorgeous gemstone ring that if you don't have, you want and you need it. It's gorgeous. Trust me. Here is this. Now, I have seen this design in other paparazzi rings. This kind of like link to link. I think we had like a blue topaz that was in a silver, and then they put bling around here, but they don't need bling with this because you have like almost a cabochon type pearl right there. Very creamy, very pretty, and of course fitting size is 6 to 10. Has the bigger band in the back, and there it is. And if you had that bracelet on, it would totally do the entire set. So with that being said, let me just get over here. I have Eileen already pre-ordered a whole set. So does anybody else want a whole set? Put that up there. You know what? I think you can put an extender on all of this. I have it on the last one here. And maybe I would even take this in another time, but I think this looks good in this length because it has that Jackie O look to it to me, where they wore them right here. It totally fits like that retro feel. And these earrings complement it so well. But if you were, you know, some people are claustrophobic around their neck. So definitely, and they have them on Amazon, and I think you get 3 different sizes, and they're maybe $7. And you get a silver one and you get a gold one. Nobody knows. So if you have to switch it out, it's okay. I've done that with pieces. So, all right, let me go here. All right, so what I have now, I have Lisa taking a set, okay. All right, she's my pearl lady, so that doesn't surprise me. You want the necklace, bracelet, and the ring, okay? Yes, ma'am.
Mary Thomas wants the set.
Okay. And we got Kristen getting the ring, so I'm just getting that down. All right, and Mary Thomas wants a set. All righty. So what I have so far is Eileen gets a set, Lisa gets a set, Mary gets a set, Kristen wants the necklace, bracelet, and the ring. And let me see what else is going on here. Is the earring tight? No, they're not tight because they're on this fishhook wire. So they are really comfortable. And you get this pair with the necklace for $5. So if you want the whole set, which is really a good value. I mean, I would tell you that it's really a good value, because if there's part of it that you don't wear, there's someone in your family who's going to like it. And then, you know, when they borrow your set, they'll have the matching set. So, and the earrings are super light, super light. That's one thing I'm finding with the paparazzi earrings, that a lot of times they're really light. And I think they realize that a lot of women can't wear heavier earrings. So let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Mary Thomas got the set. Now we're still talking about, yeah. Yeah, okay. So, Debbie J, did you want any part of this? The set is 20. Each piece is 5. So the necklace comes with the little baby earrings. This would be 5. The earrings are another 5. The bracelet's another 5. The ring is 5. That's 20. If you didn't want something in here like the longer earrings, but just a necklace and these earrings, and maybe the bracelet and the ring, that would be 15. But I just need to know so that I know, like, because I can order them separately too. It's very vintage, I know. So what I'm going to start doing here is I'm going to start derobing the jewels, and we're going to move on to the next one. But I'll just kind of pause here just a little bit so that I catch up with the feed, and then I make sure I don't miss anybody. But remember, I'm going to go through this feed later, so if I have any questions on anybody, I will get in touch with you. Otherwise, a lot of times what I'm doing now is just buying an extra set, and then maybe I'll have an earring left over or something, and that will sell. They just do sell. There's those kids again. You know, I'm not afraid of this stuff anymore, because I know that there are, as I said, a lot of paparazzi junkies out there, and somebody will hunt me down and somebody will get it. So that's what I'm just going to put out there. Oh, can you imagine? I mean, my grandma and my mom, they all had this stuff, you know, and I'm sure they all bought it at like Woolworth, you know, and it's great. So I'm not seeing. Oh, they just call you Deb? They called you Debbie at work. I didn't know that. All right, so I'm not seeing anybody else wore the Fiercely Fifth Avenue. So I'm going to move on. If you change your mind or you wake up out of a dream and you feel like, oh, I have to have that, get in touch with me before the 4th so I get you on the list. And when the magic fingers hit at 11 o'clock, I'm going to see if I can get everything for everybody. So we'll just put this one over here. And we're moving on. All right, Glimpses of Malibu. This is that. Don't, with their mother, I mean, go home. Crazy kids. But again, we play till the street lights were on, so I guess I can't complain, right? All right, so the Glimpses of Malibu is this really youthful, inspired piece of jewelry, but you do not have to be young to wear it. That's beautiful dress on a beautiful girl, very floral. Let me just get up here so you can see this better. So she has on, you can't see it on here, but she has on this yellow necklace, which is so much prettier in real life. And then she has the kind of yellow bling bracelet that goes with it, and a very kind of floral ring, and the earrings are really cool in this. So again, it doesn't do it justice by the picture, but we're gonna see it in real life. And basically what this one says is, the yellow glow and sunny disposition of this playful Glimpses of Malibu trend blend makes it the go-to look for that girly girl on the go. With casual shimmer and versatile designs, this colorful set is the perfect way to close out the summer. We don't want to close out the summer, but we're gonna have to, right? So let me just get over here and show you this set. And we'll do the same thing, where I'm just gonna put it on for you, and then we'll talk about what pieces, if any, that you want. And Stacy, if you're watching later, I know you told me to do Simply Santa Fe parts of the set, and so I'm gonna get in touch with you to just confirm what you want. And I know you always watch later, so you will get what you want. We'll just confirm up. And here we go again, another, let's just Let's just fool the adults and not let them open it up. Yeah, and it really is accessible to everybody. I just wish they made like plastic bag. This crinkly is like, but you know what? We'll have to endure through it. So I'm going to open the necklace up first. And like I said, this is a lot prettier in person. I didn't open it up, but I saw it from a distance, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's way prettier than this thing here. And again, there's that staple, guys. So always watch for that, because sometimes I don't always get them out. That's what kind of stuck in my finger. Because if you pull them out, it might break the necklace. Oh, this is gorgeous. Very gorgeous. You have that lemon yellow kind of ball earring here. It has some striations in it too up close. Look at that. Almost like marbles. Very like lemony. And then you have a substantial chain. And again, it's got that extender so you can make it longer. And it's a long one. And then you're going to go into that. Holy wow. That is gorgeous. I'm going to just put this on the bust for you to see it. In this case, I'll try the things on, but I'm going to put this here because you won't see the long necklace on me like you should see it. But I'm going to tell you, that is weighty. That feels like whatever the stone may be, that you got it like in South Dakota or something. It's really like up at the Mount Rushmore. So yeah, it's really pretty, and it's kind of got the light. It radiates off of it, so it's really pretty. So I'm impressed. I am impressed. See, I learn a lot when I do these things for you guys too, because I would just see it and go, well, I like it, you know? And when you see it and you realize what a deal this is, that you get such a great look. Now, again, I would never have picked out this bracelet, but I can tell you, well, it's stretch. And these little beads are just like the same ones on the earring. Do you see the light going through that? It's a weighty piece, and this is weighty. So the whole piece is just really, really good. And I can tell you this will fit because it's elastic. So I can leave that one on for you, which is good. And you know, if it's fitting me with the card on it, it's going to fit everybody. The next piece I'm going to show you. Now, we saw the earrings that came with it. They're perfect. You wouldn't need anything. You're going to Summerfest next year, and you're going to have these on in this thing, and it's going to be great. Or you want to dance around the campfire. Just saying. These next earrings are the bomb. And I say this all the time, Kristen, but if you ever get adventurous and you want to join the club of people wearing these kind of earrings, go get a little player nose, needle nose player, and they're at Michael's, and you'll just, why can't I get these dang things open? You can put them on a clip, real easy. Okay. Oh. Look at these. These rock. Okay, these, I'm going to put these on for you. I'll put that on for you too. I'll show you. You saw it on the bust. I'll just put it on when I'm done. Okay. Ooh, baby. Look at that. That is hot. Ooh. So, two of them. I'll tell you, the design on their earrings are fabulous. Now, again, if you bought nothing else in here but got these earrings, it would only be $5. How? But we don't ask, right? We just take. We just take and we get all of our stuff and we go, I don't care. In fact, I'll just put this on now and then I'll stand up so you can see the whole thing. I keep the tags on everything when I wear them too. Oh, this is pretty. Really pretty. I'll tell you what, their pictures, sometimes those pictures that they take at the studio don't do the justice on this jewelry. They really don't. Oh, look at this. Very, very pretty. It's got like a domed effect ring. Look at that from the side. It's really going to fit the ring finger. I mean, it's really going to fit the finger really smooth. And then you'll have that flowery design. So I'm going to show you on my finger. They're pretty. There's the bracelet. Here's the earrings. And now why am I fading out? Don't, just stop. Don't do it, right? All right, here it is. Yes. Oh, that is pretty. And I just, look at the light on that. I never thought I would like this one. And they're cute. That's really cute. So, while I have this here, and I'm going to keep it on so you guys can see it, I'm going to start taking orders for Glimpses of Malibu. If anybody wants the entire set, let me know. And I'm not seeing anybody yet. Just so you can see the stone a little bit, or kind of tempt you. What a great, and, oh, you know what, you could buy that other, I only have 4 of them, the lemon yellows. I just had them here. Oh, all right, let me put this one on too. See, they didn't make this together, but look at you guys. This is crazy. This is really crazy. I mean, it's the same kind of stone. Same as the earrings that I have on the back of this thing here. So I'm not seeing anybody diving in for this one. Not even the earrings, nothing. So, okay, I'm gonna start to derobe the jewels. If you change your mind later, remember there's no pressure here because I just get this for you if you like it. And since you're, not spending any money, there's nothing exchanged and you don't have to worry about you didn't get and whatever. So, something to think about. I want the necklace. All right, now I see it coming through. I want the necklace, so that's Debbie wants the necklace, bracelet, and the 3 lemon ring. Okay, so you don't want this ring. All right, so let me get that. That 3 lemon ring, I can sell you right away because that's not part of this set. This is what I showed tonight. So what I'll do is I'll put that out for you on a different order. This one here, you won't pay for it till it comes in, which will probably be like the 14th of August. So necklace and bracelet. All right, I'll put that in for you. The bracelet is cool. All right, and okay, so the yellow ring, I'm gonna pull that out. See, I do these in the beginning of the show. It's almost like I should do a recap for those who don't get to see it in the beginning of the show. But I can bring that out right now and put your names on those and throw them in now, because if I wait till the 14th, I may not have any. So let me just derobe here of these jewels. All right, when you say it matches perfectly, Mary, that is great, but did you want the set or nothing at all, or just a part of it? If you can let me know that. And what I'm gonna do here is just get this ring written up for you guys. That was 110 on the lemon yellow ring. And Debbie J. And I'll get those out of here for you. Okay, yeah, no hurry. I mean, as long as you just let me know before the 4th. The 4th at 11 o'clock Central Time is when I gotta order. And if I don't have your response by then, I probably won't order an extra one. I mean, I have been ordering extras and they have been being sold, so, but I can't guarantee that I will be able to get that quantity either. There's, I wish it was different. If I ran the company, it would be different. But I learned real young in life that I don't rule the world, so. Yeah, so that's how that one goes, right? So I have the 2 lemon yellow rings here for Mary and for Debbie. And those are gonna go out probably tomorrow. Once the invoice gets paid, they go out. And I'm trying to get more regular on that. I've been kind of lax, like letting everybody kind of slide. But what's happening, I'm getting a backup here of bags and then it gets really confusing. So I'd rather just get it out when I can get it out after it's been paid. And everybody's happy. You're getting it earlier and I'm not getting mixed up on orders or anything. So, all right, I'm gonna put Glimpses of Malibu away. And we're gonna go into, ooh, this is one of my favorites. Magnificent Musings. I think if you go on my Paparazzi page, at Paparazzi, they will have a little test that you can take there, and it will tell you if you're mostly Fifth Avenue or if you're Musings or if you're simply Santa Fe or Glimpses. And it's really kind of cool because they'll tell you like you're 50% Musings and you're 50%, Fifth Avenue. But it's kind of neat because you will see that most of the time what they tell you you will gravitate toward these things. So I just want to put that out there that, yeah, it's something that you want to do. Put this one away. It's a lot of fun. And then you have a wardrobe that coordinates each other. All right, let me get this stuff out here and we'll talk about magnificent musings. Yes, ma'am?
Mary Thomas wants to wait on the lemon ring.
Oh, okay. All right, that's good. Let me just pull that out of here. Got it right here, and I'll put that over there. All right. Thank you for letting me know that. All right, so we have magnificent musings, and I will show you a picture of it to start. Okay, because you see she's kind of like in an army green outfit, so you kind of get, it's mechanical. But you're going to have that necklace right there. Then you're going to have that bracelet. I'm not sure how clear this is coming across, but here's the earring, and then here is the ring. So there are the 4 pieces, but remember you get 5 because you get the free earrings with the necklace. And what they say for this is the amount of glitter and drama jam-packed into this magnificent musing trend blend is not for the average rhinestone-loving fan, but for those sassy customers like their sparkle with an extra side of grit. So yeah, you're gonna have that sparkle, but it's like that urban grunge thing I'm always talking about. So let me get into this one. This is cool. And again, you don't have to make your decisions tonight. If you're really kind of thinking about it, maybe you go in your closet and go, I forgot I had that outfit. Well, that thing would look really good with it. Then you just get in touch with me. Because I can't order. I can't do anything. We're all on the same schedule. Kind of like when they release the new releases at 2 o'clock. You feel like you're like a stockbroker or something. Literally, I'm having heart palpitations before they turn on 2 and if I'm going to get what I want. You won't even know what you're going to get. That's the problem. You have to go in there and see it. So, but it's all fun. It's like a mind game. But I'll tell you what, you can get some really beautiful things too. All right, here it is. And there's that little staple we got to get out of here. So I'm going to show you the necklace. Get that staple out. I don't want to wreck this. And they hide them in here too. It's like, ugh. But I found it. All right. It's like, drum roll, please. Okay. This is really cool. It's kind of got that brass chain. Here's that 2-inch extender. Look at that. Now, Shelly, you just bought a pair of earrings like this that would match this perfectly. You bought them last night. So this is awesome. I'll put it on the bust for you, and then I'm going to put it on. And it comes with just the average kind of drop earrings here. I can see already this is my favorite. And it can go lower, so that's a good thing. In fact, let me see how low it can go, just so you can see. If you want to wear it lower, we'll try it on. And I'll go all the way to the end. And put it on the last one. Okay, there's the last one. So it goes pretty low. I like that because I really don't like things that are too high up. And then I can show you the earrings real quick, but they're just like the average. There's that wire on there, and then you have like that little color that'll match. Nothing to write home to mom about, but nonetheless, you have them. If you have a second hole and you want to put them in, that would be a really good thing to do. Now I'm going to show you the earrings. These are sleek. They're really cool. But I like that they did it in the brass. It gives it that edge, again, of that urban feel. Look at those. Wow, wow, wow. That is really cool. I have this light, you can't really see them sparkle, but maybe you can on your end, but I'm not. Of course, you know, if you have like white earrings or, you know, diamond-like earrings, they're gonna bling right out of here, but these are a little bit more muted. So just think of this. Even you could wear these without the necklace. That would be another look. Look, they kind of carry their own weight. So that's that. Let me put all this plastic stuff together so I don't lose it. I can put this all in here. And then we have a bracelet and we have a ring. And then I'll show you the whole one and then I'll take orders. And this bracelet is way cool. Way cool. But it also has a lobster claw and a 2-inch extender. So I'm gonna put it on the last one so that you can see it. But I won't be able to try it on. Here it is, look at that. Right there. And then I'm gonna put this on the last part of the extender so you can see how big this is. And I'm sure this will fit everybody because it's got a lot of room. Try to put it on the other way with my right hand. If I tried to get this on my wrist again, I wouldn't be able to do it. All right, look at the size of this. So this is definitely gonna fit, definitely. I'll just put this here. Look at that. Oh my God, oh my God. Look, I got it over. I mean, I'm on the last one there, but I mean, I'm thrilled. All right, so that's the bracelet. I lost weight. Come again. Yeah, the pandemic's been really good for packing on the pounds. Easy, real easy. And then today I did get out there. I did walk. And I thought I'm gonna walk 4 miles. And then 2 miles into it, it was like, I think I'm gonna have heat stroke if I walk anymore. The temperature was like 87 degrees. I'm like, oh. All right, ooh, look at the ring. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna put that on. Oh, and it's really comfortable and it's the smaller back, you guys. Oh, you know what you could even do is order an extra ring and double them up. That would be great. All right, so let me just model this for you. All right, here we go. There is the earrings, the necklace, the bracelet that I actually got on. Look at how much space there is on this one. And the ring. So, let's start taking orders for how many want the set, if any. Okay, Alana gets a set. All right. Well, and you know what? The problem with looking, okay, like I always talk about smoke and mirrors. A lot of it, when you're heavier, you know how to dress so you don't look as heavy, right? And like 95% of my closet is black. So you also know how to hide behind your clothes. But when you get your blood work done, that's when you know you got to get out there. And that's what happened to me because it was like, I told you I went to the eye doctor, but then I ended up not going because I couldn't find a babysitter to babysit the kids. So I wasn't going to take them to the hospital and, you know, try to have Mrs. Magoo drive the kids home in the back. So I had to cancel that. But I had gone for my blood work. So they came and they're like, well, you know, the LDL and... all right, I got to get out there. And that's just, I mean, you know, they're staring you right in the face that, you know, you got to get your numbers where they need to be. So, you know, it's really hard and you can fake it on the outside, but on the inside you can't. So let me just make sure that you want the bracelet on, the Magnificent Musings. Okay. That's Lori wants a bracelet. And I don't know, I mean, sometimes you can call yourself and say, well, you know, they make the numbers impossible. Who knows, but I'm trying. I get out there. The whole set, extra ring, okay. Yeah, this is a great one. And because of that back, you could easily wear the extra ring and it would look really good. Okay. Necklace and ring. Okay. Okay, so far I got Alana wants a set, Lori wants a bracelet, Mary wants a set, Mary wants the extra ring, Kristen wants a necklace, and Kristen wants a ring. And that kind of ends that one up. Unless somebody else wants something, I think we got that one going on. If that changes and you want to add something else to it, just let me know. Got a couple of days to think on this. Maybe you'll feel comfortable if you can re-watch some of these too, because you feel like you're more on the spot right now, just trying to make a decision. And it's always good to kind of really have, you know, you're going to spend good money on these things, so it's good for you to really feel like, I'm excited about getting this, because you want to be excited. Okay, I'll put that one back. And I'll take the ring off, and I'll take the bracelet off. Ooh, watch this. Just slide that baby. I've always wanted to do that, just slide them right off. My daughter has a real thin wrist, real thin, like almost like model-like feet. I got like these platypus feet, you know, they're wide. Even when I was a kid, I had to wear wide shoes, and I'd be like, I wanted the pretty, you know, patent leather ones, and my mom would buy me saddle shoes. To this day, I hate saddle shoes. Black onyx stretch bracelet. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know what I have there? I just showed that. And I will put that in today, because I'll add it to your order, because that's separate. These are pre-orders, and I don't want to wait till then, because I don't want something to happen where everybody wanted it and then I don't have it for you. So let me mark this down for you, Kristen. But it's a great purchase because it's a very neutral look, and you can wear it with everything. Of course, you know, if it's in the silver tone. So that's that. All right, and then I'll take these earrings off and put them on their card. I want to make sure that I am not missing anyone else's order here. Yeah, these are sleek, very sleek. And I only have 2 more sets, and then we can call it a day. Everybody go get their jammies on. You know, the hot jammies and like baby doll pajamas or something. When my son was home, he'd always have like his friends sleeping over. So I got used to, right in the beginning, I got these old lady pajamas from Walmart. I mean, I wouldn't look sexy to anybody. And I actually got comfortable in them. Now I buy them. Like, my husband doesn't care. But you know what? At the end of the day, it's like, I had to. And then I just didn't want them like, ooh, your mom's hot, you know, or anything like that. It would be weird. All right. So this is the Simply Santa Fe. And this got a lot of wows from everybody. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything here. So here it is. And this looks great with white. And you know turquoise always looks good with white. But there's that stunning necklace. Then you have that bracelet. Then you're going to roll into these earrings. And then there's that ring. All right, so we kind of have an idea. And this one here says, all right, handcrafted detail doesn't even begin to describe this unquestionably unique Simply Santa Fe trend blend with adventurous vibes and youthful undertones. And that's true. The trendy set is for the down-to-earth customer looking for authentic pieces to add to their classic turquoise collection. That just hit on a nail on the head for like Lori, for Christy, for Annette. I mean, a lot of you, and I even think Sharon, but I didn't see Sharon come on today. So, you know, that I think that does it, because it is a very classy look, and a lot of people like it. I do too. I'm growing into it now. You can just see how gorgeous it looks. So let's get this in here. And pull this one out, and then I'll put this one on for you. We'll start with the necklace, because this is a winner. I can see it already. Well, the pictures made it look like a winner too. And of course, there's the staple. Oh my. Oh. All right. It comes with these earrings, which is appropriate. They don't need to be turquoise. You've got a lot going on down here. But I'm going to put this on for you. I will probably put it on, as usual, the last setting, because I like them longer. But we'll see what that one does. And then the earrings match those things there. And if you like feathers, and there's all kinds of mystical meanings behind feathers, you know. Was it John Lennon said that if he was going to come back, he would have a white feather float through the sky? And then his son made his like foundation the white feather or something like that. So, I mean, there's a lot of people that believe in feathers. A lot of, this won't go on. Like especially in the American Indian. We're gonna get there. Come on. It's crazy, but it's not going on. Or maybe I'm just tired. You know, I did walk 2 miles today. All right, I'm probably gonna have to. Again, why is this not going on? I never have any problem any other time. Hey, I did it. I'm not an old lady yet. Well, I am, but I'm not. All right, let me fix this up. Ooh. So you see my feather? All right, and I can hear that my kid's going, Ma! Put this one in the bag here, and I will get the other pieces out. The earrings look pretty slick too. The wow earrings. And so did everybody else have like this horrendous weather that is, you know, 80, 90 degrees with like 100% humidity today? I was just like, oh. And I did go out for, like I said, for a while, but then I came home, was like, I don't know. It was really, really hot out. Okay, look at these. Oh, these are wow. So let me put these on. Fishhook wires. Will not bother your ears. Ah, those are sexy. Those really are. Very pretty, very sleek. I think this is probably the sleekest Simply Santa Fe I've seen yet. One where it really is very attractive. I actually like a lot of them, but this is really super attractive. Now, necklace, earrings, remember you got the little ones that come with it too. The bracelet is very weighty, so it doesn't feel like that kind of fly-by-night tinny kind of thing that, like, why did I buy this kind of thing? Seriously wondering. All right, here we go. Oh, this is really, really nice. Okay, look at that. You can see, and it is a stretch bracelet. Now, I'll tell you, there's that. I'm gonna put it on, and I'll show you. Look, this really, it fits nice, you guys. Look, look. It's not too tight. I don't have like the sausage feeling with it. So let me put this in here, and I'll get the ring on, and then I'll show you the whole set, and then we'll take orders. Another really beautiful ring. And I like how it all matches. So just so you can get a close-up of that. Look at that. That is a wow. And you know that turquoise is a natural stone. Hey, Rudy. And like that. So you have that kind of a muted bracelet. A lot of the turquoise there. This is on the lowest setting. You know, so it hangs the longest. Here are the earrings. Thumbs up, hey? I like this one. That is really pretty. So while I'm here, let's start taking the orders for this one. All right, let me get back here so I didn't miss anything. I gotta go backwards. Okay, so the next one. So next one is I want the necklace and the ring. That was Kristen on the other set. And then you got your bracelet. And then Lori wants the whole set of this, correct? This is just Lori's style too. And Alana wants a whole set. And Eileen wants a whole set. The earrings are, I'm going to tell you, this is probably the most attractive, sleekest looking Santa Fe earring that I have seen. They are really, really pretty. And then Mary wants necklace, earring, and ring. Okay. Wait a minute, now I'm kind of going back here. All right. So you know what? I want to make sure, because remember, I'm later than you guys. So you guys are all talking about, I hope. Was anybody looking at the musings? Because I didn't get much of a response, and now I'm seeing like double here, where you want the whole set, then I'm going down, and then saying whole set again. So let's do this. I will repeat back. I'm going to pull out musings, and then we're going to go back and do this again. All right, wow, I love the earrings. Then Rudy came on. Then Mary wanted that. And then Eileen wanted the whole set, which I have down here already. And I have, okay,
Lori wants Santa Fe set. Eileen wants Santa Fe set. I want Santa Fe set.
Okay. But if you look on the scrolling here, there's like I want the whole set, so I'm not sure, and it's on twice. So maybe they messed it up coming at me. Whole set. All right. So on musings, just so I make sure. On musings, all right. What I have for musings is Alana wanted a set, Lori wanted the bracelet, Mary wanted a set, Mary wanted the ring, Kristen wanted the necklace, and Kristen wanted a ring.
When you first pulled it out to show the picture.
All right.
Santa Fe.
Okay. All right, so we're talking about Santa Fe. So let me just read this back and we'll see if we're good. Lori wants the whole set, Alana wants a set, Eileen wants a set, and Mary wants necklace, earring, and a ring. So, just Santa Fe set for me. Okay, I don't think I have the other one for Eileen on here. No Magnificent Musing. I think, Eileen, all I have for you is the Fiercely Fifth Avenue one that you wanted the whole set on that. Let me make sure. Yeah, that's what I have for you. So, and you know, when this comes to like, you're going to get billed. So if it was something that you didn't want, don't worry about it. An extra set's not going to kill me. It would be like someone's going to buy it anyway. So, I mean, I'm not out to buy something for you that you don't want, but I also don't want to miss it. So, okay, and Kristen wants the necklace and ring Santa Fe. Kristen, all right.
Kristen Cohen wants the necklace and ring to Santa Fe.
All right. Perfect. Good. All right, so I think we're good on this one here. I will start to de-jewel. And then we'll only have one more set. I believe only one more set. Yeah. Actually, I think that's our last set. Let me see. We did the musings. We did the Fiercely Fifth Avenue. We did glimpses. And we have sunset sighting. Sorry, we have one more set left. We'll get this sooner or later. Take this stuff off. But you really see the difference when they're tried on, and that's what I really, when you get your jewelry, I want you to enjoy it, and I want you to like it. And I don't want you to feel like, why did I buy this? And, you know, obviously I can't stop the whole world from feeling whatever, but, you know, if I show it to you and you get a good understanding and a good feel for it, and, you know, you can compare it to maybe you're very petite and it would be too big, or, you know, vice versa. So it's always good to be on the same page, and I know what you want and you know what you're getting, and everybody's happy. Because this should be a happy experience for you. It should be the one thing that you come to every week where you go, I don't have to think about any of that out there. I don't have to think about any of the problems. All I have to do is just sit with a bunch of ladies and talk about jewels and some fun things that happen along the way. And at the end, I get this little package that comes in, and I'm really excited because I can't wait to open it up. So, all right, so Sunset Sightings this time. It's very different from their other ones. And this one here starts out with, there's that girl all dressed up in white. Here's the necklace that you'll see. There's the bracelet. Then you're going to have these earrings, and you'll have that ring. So you kind of know what you're going to get. And it says here, the noisy fringe and capricious attitude of the Sunset Sighting Trend Blend will definitely draw in those carefree customers looking for a way to add some bodacious color to their trend-setting outfits. Well, that's everybody I know, right? Yeah, well, this describes everybody. So let's get started on that. I'll put the jewels on as usual, and then I'll just take your order. I figured I'll get up tomorrow morning way earlier than the humidity can hit, and I'll try it again. I'll try to get out there and, you know, just move whatever I have to. Of course, on the track today, there were these two guys, these two old men. I mean, I'm old too, so, and they're out there like jogging like they're in their 20s. And I'm just waiting for one of them to fall over and have to do like CPR on them or something. It's like, you know, you could see them like hard breathing and everything, you know. It's like, oh, dude, maybe you want to slow it down a little bit. But, you know, who am I, right? All right, so here is the earrings. Now, I just pushed it so one of the little things fell off so I could take my needle nose and just fix that. But this is what comes with it. And so I'm going to make sure I have the right side of this. Yeah, this is the right side. So there's this bar and then all of this luscious color for fall. But yeah, this is a no-brainer. I can put that on. In fact, I got a needle nose plier right here. So just like I'm saying, this has the little thing, you go and you fix it. And a lot of times taking it out of the bag might do that too. I'm not happy with that, but it happens, and it's $5 jewelry. So, you know, it could happen on something that you buy too in a major department store. So a needle nose plier is not a bad thing to have around. And then you can always make sure your jewelry is at 100% perfect jeweled setting. All right, let me put this one on again at that last setting to show you how long this one can be. Well, look at that, I did it on the first time. Oh, that's cute. Let me make sure I have this on. Yeah, that's on the right way. And then, oh, the bracelet. Now, this might not be one for everybody. And maybe it will, but here's the bracelet. Definitely for a petite person. It's a cuff, and it is in sort of like that hammered silver. Now, this I know we can bend outward and put on. I'm going to kind of jimmy it onto my arm, and I'll tell you how comfortable this is. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not the best I've ever had, but if it were mine, I could then work it out a little bit more. But you're still going to have more of that space in there, but I'll just leave it alone. Something to think about, though, if you're looking to get the coffin, you're questioning it. Then you have that ring. Matches the little things on it. And then the earrings. They're pretty. They would go with a lot of things beyond this set. They're in that tear shape that is always flattering to everybody. So let me put one of these on here for you. Oh, that is pretty. Very neutral, but long and pretty. Put the other one on. So yeah, the bracelet's okay. It's definitely okay. But if it were mine, I would probably work this out a little bit more. But I think over time it's going to do that anyway because it's just going to kind of heat up to your arm and kind of stretch. So here's the deal. Kind of real pretty, very light. This, I like how this comes like that. That's very pretty. Here's that ring. So, you know, it does match there. And there's the bracelet. So, anybody for sunset sightings? Kristen, we must have been like connected in a past life or something because I did the same thing with my grandma's jewelry box. I did. I loved jewelry way, way back when. So I'm not seeing anything come up for the sunset sightings. And I'm just going to hang out here a minute to see if anything comes up. In the meanwhile, I'll take the bracelet off. And it's pretty easy to get it off. You just put it on and off the same way. Just kind of jimmy it on the side. Like I said, I probably would work it out like that. Necklace and ring, okay? Let me get that for Mary. Okay. Yeah, the ring is really cool, and you could wear that with a lot of things. And it'd be great for fall because this color is really, really good. Ring, please. All right. And remember, when you buy any part of this, it's only $5. So it's just like the regular jewelry. There's no like special discount or more charge. So it's all the same. And here's the bracelet too. I should not show it to you, but you know, it will, like if you like this, and I do have several other ones like this, and you just kind of play with it a little bit more and you get it bent out. You know, they have to make it so it's going to fit everybody, so they're going to start out smaller. It's like, you know, when you're cutting fabric, you're not going to cut less. You're going to make sure you have more in case you need to take it in, because once you cut it, you can't bring it back. Same thing here. All right, I'm just with Shelly. Okay, so I'm going to start taking this one off and put her in her little package. And that's it for me today. And boy, we did this like in 2.5 hours. That's really good. You know, I plan to be back on Wednesday for sure. And then, again, if you need anything else in here, you know, just send me a personal message, direct message, whatever. And from there, you know, I might pop on here or there with some indirect little sales, but those will always be recorded. So if you see it and you don't have time and you're at work, it'll be on my page. So you can drop in and see if there's something that you want or need there. So I just want to make sure I'm just going to hang out in the wings here just because my timing, I have learned over time that I have to kind of give this little Facebook Live some kind of space, you know, to tell me what it needs to tell me. So I'm still on Shelly Wants a Ring, which is fine. Yes, I do have the white moonstone. Do you need one, Alana? Do you have the white moonstone ring? Yes. So Alana, did you want the white moonstone one? In fact, I don't have it here. I can pull that out for you, Alana, white moonstone, and then put that in your bag. If anyone else wants to see it, it was that big, large one. I wore it in another one past. I don't want to confuse everybody. All right. Okay, so I think that, yes, good. Alana wants that one. All right, kids, this is it. We're done. Did another one of these fashion fixes. We're getting better at it. And yeah, have a good week until we meet again, and stay safe and all that fun stuff, all right? See you later. Bye-bye.